However many years she lived, Mary always felt that she should never forget that first morning when her garden began to grow. Frances Hodgson Burnett, The Secret Garden. Welcome to Smitty Streams. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Smitty Streams. I'm your host Smitty, and today we're going to be playing a little game called Plantera. Now this game is an upgrade game where you are going to be building yourself a little garden. And that little garden turns into a bigger garden. And that bigger garden turns into a farm. And that farm keeps growing as you start fending off bad guys, and putting dogs, and scarecrows, and other nifty little things to help your garden grow and get better and bigger and bigger and better and better and bigger and bigger and better and better. So, we're going to jump right into it, and I hope you enjoy it. So, let's see what we got here. Now, as you can see, we have our little guy sleeping. Doesn't he look so cute right over there? Look at him sleeping. We got cows, we got chickens, we got a sheep over my head. I know, it's so cute. Let's get this started. Wakey, wakey. He was dreaming of the garden. Aww. Now, I've played this a little bit before already, and I'll kind of just walk you around the interface a little bit. These butterflies will give you coins, so they give you 3 to get started to get your coin counter. Hidden behind me is my level meter, so I will move myself out of the way so you can kind of see. Oh, I hope I didn't bust that. Well, regardless, behind me is the level meter showing you what level you're at. Not really consequential. So what I'll do is I'll collect the first few butterflies and let's get started. We get ourselves our little starting patch of carrots. This game is very loud. Let me see if I can turn the volume down a little bit. Nope, just make it a lot. Not okay. Hang on a second. Much better. You can probably hear me talk now. That song's going to get a little repetitive, so get used to it. So we have our first patch of gardens. We're going to carrots, and you just drop them right in, and carrots will grow slowly, and then we'll be able to collect more things. Now, as these carrots grow, our little blue dude will pull them and pick them, and we'll get the cash for them. This over here, let me see if I can take it out of the way. This shows you how many of your happy little blue helpers you have. Oh, that's mole. Gotta get rid of them all. These show you your happy little helpers. This is a filter showing you only the objects on this screen at the time. So, the objects that you have, as you level up, you'll unlock more objects. Right now, these are the ground plants. We will have bushes eventually available to us, trees, and animals. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get him. And I'm going to plant another bunch of carrots. Now each item as you plant them will go up in cost. So as you can see, we're now up to 12 for one of these items. You'll keep count of how many we have down here. You yourself can pick items. So if a carrot's ready to pick, you can just click on it and it'll pop up. And you can also click on it yourself and collect the item. You want to get rid of the bad guys because they will eat your stuff. As you can see, now we've unlocked bushes, so we'll put in our first blueberry plant. It's so cute. This game is really cute. You'll eventually earn more of these guys as you level up. It's really nice. The items that are ready to pick will get a nice little black border. Birds are bad too. They will steal your stuff. This star here is power-ups for your garden, so you'll be able to earn more coins for each item that is collected. You can also set how much time you would like your guys to continue working after you've left the game. So let's say you've got a pretty good garden going, you can upgrade it to maybe 6 or 8 hours, so that when you turn the game off for the next 8 hours, they'll continue working for you. I'll collect these little butterflies, get rid of the bird, get rid of the mole, pluck a blueberry, some carrots. Let's add another blueberry bush. Can't add any more carrots yet, but we'll get there. You'll also be able to expand your garden side to side, so you'll be able to move out. Right now we'll need 500 coins for that, so we're not going to be able to do that. We'll drop in some carrots here. It's just such a cute game. And we're already up to level 3. And we get our next blue guy, so he's going to continue to help us gather stuff. Now eventually, once your garden becomes large enough, you'll be able to move a lot faster through the gathering. You'll see a ton of stuff starting to drop. You'll also get a visit from a character from another game called Loot Hero. The knight will run across the screen, and if you click him really fast, you get lots of coins for every time you click them. So if you see me freaking out clicking on something, you'll know why I'm doing it. We are now able to get trees, so the first tree we'll get is an apple tree. We'll plant that, get rid of the bunny and the bird. This is definitely a nice little time waster game. You just play this on your off hours. Just do a bunch of collecting. I started playing this already before the stream tonight, and I had the garden up pretty far along. It was pretty nice how much you can get. I think I was up to the point where I was collecting millions of coins over an 8-hour period. Let's see here. I'm going to plant some more carrots. Oh. I thought I had enough coin there for that. We can get birds now. As you can see, we can get chickens. Chickens lay eggs. Eggs equal coins. So as soon as we hit 25, we'll get ourselves our first chicken. Oops, something's coming. There's a bird. You'll get other things too that come eventually, like wolves and bears that you'll have to scare away. Dogs are particularly good for that. You'll see me get dogs eventually. Here's a first chicken! Don't forget to collect your butterflies too. That's one thing I was missing. As you start upgrading things to collect more coins, those butterflies will start coming more and more expensive. Don't want to miss those. Alright, we'll pop another tree here. I can't drop another bush yet. Bad bunny. That thing that sounds like it's pooping is the actual chicken laying its eggs, so just so you know. And my characters aren't pooping in the fields. Oh, see, here's Mr. Fox over here. We gotta get rid of him. Or now we gotta get to 66. Now initially, when you go up a level and it unlocks the next level of thing you can purchase, it'll start off at a low cost, but the costs will start increasing. So as you can see, I can plant some radishes if I wanted to for 9. And they will, oh, these are turnips. They'll give you 2 coins apiece, whereas these will only give you, carrots will only give you 1. So we can select to delete things. So I'll delete some carrots. There's Mr. Fox, Mr. Bunny. Let me put in some radishes here. There we go. Games like this can be nice sometimes. Relaxing. I guess that's why people like Farmville so much. It's just a way for you to be able to unwind, get a lot of clicking energy out, you know, be able to just not really have to think too hard about a game. I think a lot of games today, you really have to do a lot of hard thinking. This is definitely a game that is just fun, simple, but you know, there's lots of stuff to do in it. Lots of things you can collect, and obviously achievements for growing a garden or getting rid of so many bad guys. Plus you can make it look however you want. Like that part too. Plus I love all the blue guys. Plus when you start actually getting more and more animals, the clicking becomes a lot more rewarding because you'll have a ton of stuff that the other blue guys can't get to, so you'll be picking up the slack for them, and then it's just like a loot thing galore. Tons of stuff to collect. As you can see, we're already getting up to a point where, you know, we're a little bit ahead of how many loot guys we have to pick some of the stuff up. Oh, there's another one. So now we got him to be able to help us out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start adding more stuff to the garden. We got a new bush. We now have a berry bush. We'll add a couple of those in. I think we should be able to put another tree in. Kill the bunny. We don't kill the bunnies. The bunnies never die. You simply chase the bunnies away. This is not a game about death and destruction. This isn't Doom on a you know, plantation. We don't kill the bunnies. We shoo them away nicely. We say, "Go away, Mr. Bunny." Even the dog. When we get a dog, the dog will just politely bark at it like, "Hey, friend, you're not supposed to be here." And another tree. We are at a max tree limit, max bush limit, and max plant limit, so we can start adding in some additional chickens. Now, the berries and fruits and stuff on the trees, they will naturally fall by themselves. But obviously it's a bit quicker to get them falling by yourself. Go away, buddy. Oh, we got another blue friend. Wish you could kind of change their colors or like give them nameplates or something. I'd like to be able to name them, like call them Larry, Bob, Phil. Yeah, it's Phil the blue guy. He's collecting fruit on my farm. He's a good collector. Working with me for 10 years now. Go away, Mr. Fox. And that fast, we're already up to level 7. We got a lot more chickens going now. We have a new tree available to us also. Pears. We are at their max treeage, so we will actually have to expand our farm in order to be able to put more trees in. No bird. My fruit. Ooh. Mr. Bunny. Isn't that nice? Only thing I wish it was a little different about this game is a wider variety of the soundtrack, or the ability to put your own soundtrack in. Now, I thought it would have been hilarious if it wasn't a copyright issue for me to actually play Plantera. So, playing Plantera while playing Plantera, if that makes sense. Almost up to 500 to be able to expand our garden. Alright, we can actually upgrade the garden here. So we get another gatherer. And we can also now start adding some more expensive trees once we hit 80 again. There we go. We got 158. It'll be interesting to see how far I can get in 2 hours. I was not really keeping track of time earlier when I was playing this myself, and I'd gotten pretty far along. And there were some instances where I kind of artificially advanced because I was able to get the bonus to be able to allow me to have the workers continue on after you log off. Uh-oh. Something's chasing. There we go. There we go. We can add... Oh, get rid of you. We can add another tree. We can now get piggies. Piggies dig stuff up in the ground. They either dig up dirt, boots, rocks, or gold. And as you can see, the exchange rates here. Piggies are very useful. You want to get a lot of piggies because as you start moving on, they'll start digging up a lot of gold items. And now, these are the bonus upgrades we just unlocked. So as you can see right now, if I purchase for 500, I can have the workers continue for 1 hour. For 5,000 coins, I can double the coin count, and it'll continue up as you purchase more and more and more. You can purchase doggies to help protect you from foxes and stuff like that. Scarecrows will help you from birds. We need to get some more stuff on the ground here, so we'll add some more radishes. About another bush. Yeah, I want another big bush. Ladies. Where are you coming from? There. doop, 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 doop. As you can see, the stuff is already starting to pile up down on the ground. So it's good. It means we got a lot of income. $122 for our next set of radishes. Alright. Oh, go away. More radishes. I think we can get one more bush in here over here. Go away, bird. Get out of here, son. You bother me. Now, at least because even though the soundtrack is repetitive, you do have the option to turn the music off. So if you did just want to play your own soundtrack while you play, feel free to do that. If clicking on things like this is soothing and relaxing to you, gathering all this stuff up, I enjoy it every now and then. Go away. Now luckily, fruit and stuff does not go bad on the ground. So you can potentially get big piles of stuff as you move along, and it doesn't deteriorate, so you're not going to lose any coins like spoilage or anything. That's good. We can get another bush in here now. There we go. We need 750 to advance. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to pick up another couple pigs. Oh, we got another new guy, and we got a new vegetable. We now have pumpkins. Pumpkins are, you get 2 pumpkins out of a patch, and they're each worth 6. Not a super return on investment, since you get 4 out of these, you get 2, so you get a total of 8. So I'm going to keep with the radishes right now because I get a better return on investment on those. Oh, I hear another 4. There you go. The little sound effects that everything makes is so cute. Well, we can get our first scarecrow, so we'll put some scarecrows around here. Probably shouldn't have done that, since we definitely want to advance. I'll expand this down so you guys can see how pretty this is. Okay, can we expand our garden again? Where are you? There. We'll start adding some more animals back in again. Oh, they're getting expensive. Now, once that loot hero guy comes through, and you start spam clicking him, you'll get a lot of coins out of him to make things easier. Can you get a dog yet? Nope. Need 1,000 for a dog and a 1125 for expansion. Alright. Get out of here, bird. I can put some more trees in. We have all the trees we can fit right now. About, let's put that in. We can stick another bush in a little bit. I'm about to get another level here. That's good. So we have a new bush now. We have a tomato bush. 3, so it's 12. So tomato bushes we will move on to once we get an expansion. We can get another scarecrow. And there's my wifey. Hello, dear. How are you? Glad you can tune in and watch. She is away dog sitting, so she is dialing in to watch her dear Smitty husband click on fruit over and over and over again. Let's see if we can put any more cute little piggies or animals in here. Yep, we can add another pig to the mix. We can add some more bushes. Can we fit any more bushes in anywhere? Ah, we can get a bush in there. I saw Mr. Fox. How much do we need to expand? 1125. Alright, we got a ways to go for that. But we will get there. can't expand yet. Can we put more stuff? Okay, we can actually put down another. We'll put down. Oh, there's our hero. Really gotta spam him. He gives you lots of coins. So much so that we are almost ready to be able to expand. Yeah, Han, this does have a lot of the cute graphics. It's just, I don't want to say mindless gameplay, but it's just relaxing. Just gardening, building your own little place. As you see, lots of loot to collect as it gathers up and builds up. Well, it's interesting that you say Nintendo-ish because a lot of games are harkening back to the simpler style. Obviously, that decreases the cost to develop a game when you can work with sprites that are easier to manipulate, especially in a 2D environment like this where there's no 3D you have to worry about. You're just rotating sprites and moving across the screen. So you're able to put games like this out a lot quicker. But the benefit to that is, in addition, is that you can also add in a lot more story or gameplay. Now, this is obviously not an example of that, because, as I said earlier, this is a lot of clicking, just collecting fruits and stuff like that. There's no real storyline to it. But it does give you the opportunity to make games or develop them faster to allow people easier access to develop games. They don't have to be AAA titles anymore in order to get your full attention. They can be games that are simple like this and easy to develop and learn how and get your name out there and eventually end up working in a possible big game studio where your ideas for grander games come to fruition. Alright, we can actually expand now, so we're going to do that. We have a new tree. We have an orange tree, which we got one for free. What other? We can put in another tomato bush. Put it on the ground. Some more pumpkins. And let's add more carrots because we can at least get them rolling. We can always upgrade those later on. Can't do anything here. These guys are expensive, as well they should be. But you are going to want to get your multiplier up quickly. That's going to be one of the faster ways that you have to upgrade quickly. So we might start seeing some of those start coming through if we start getting more coins coming in. Yeah, I guess this would make you hungry for fruit salad if you're picking all these fruits and veggies. Oh, our hero's back again. There we go, that got us a good deal of more coin. So I told you, when you watch out for him because he's going to definitely give you the ability to advance relatively quickly. Now, we have the ability to expand our park, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to hold off and possibly get some of these upgrades going here. I think I'm actually going to add our Pooch, our first doggy. What he'll do is he'll help chase away rabbits and foxes and things like that as they come through. And bacon, sorry piggies, yep. Well, the piggies are very helpful in digging stuff up out of the ground. They're actually one of the more useful creatures because of the actual items they can actually dig up. They can dig up stuff from 1 coin all the way up to 15, and as you add your multipliers, it works on the animals too. So obviously your 2 times multiplier turns that 15 coin gold piece into a 30 coin. So as you can see, it'll add up really quick. So there was a gold piece I just collected. Bunny, go out of the way, bunny. Now let's see, can we add some trees? Yep, we can add another orange tree. That was our doggy scaring away Mr. Fox over here. No, the timer, what the timer does is, let's say, if you buy that, the workers will actually continue collecting coins after you leave the game. So once you actually physically close out of the game, that timer... Oh, I just purchased it. That timer will actually say how long after you close the game that the workers will continue collecting fruits and vegetables. So you can keep dumping coins into that. I think before I had it up to 8 hours and with no signs of stopping. So you can potentially have them collecting coins and stuff like that for 10, 12 hours, I'm sure. Oh, we got a new animal. We got sheeps. Now, sheeps produce wool. And, oh, here's our coin guy. Now I'm spamming him by slapping my left mouse button as fast as possible. And it's 12 coins a click, so really beneficial to click him as much as you can. He's also affected by the multiplier too, so you'll eventually get him up to dropping hundreds of coins per click, which comes very handy in the later parts of the games when, you know, trees start working their way up into hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually be able to purchase. And you would think that there's not much strategy to a type of game like this, but depending upon how fast you want to actually grow your garden, there could be. There are obviously certain plants that give you better return on investment when you actually click on them. For example, the pumpkins don't give really good return on investment, but you know, if that's all you can purchase at the time and you want to continue adding things to grow your garden, you can pick it up. And you can always delete items from your garden and upgrade them that way by clearing a spot. Whoops, where are you? Where are you? There it is. We'll get some more animals in here, so let's add a sheep. Let's add a couple sheep. Let's add another. Okay, let's add a piggy. And we don't have enough coins for another. Oh, we can't add. You can only add so many items per level. So the next level that I go up, see, I'm at the maximum for the plants. I can add one more bush, which I think I'll do over here. So now I'm at the maximum for bushes, at the maximum for trees, maximum for animals. The butterflies. No, the butterflies are also collectibles, so you can't click on a butterfly until it's glowing. The butterflies have 2 levels of glowing. If they glow silver, they're only like worth 3 at the start, and then if they glow gold, they're worth 5. But you can also collect. You can also click on the little bugs that are crawling across your screen. There are achievements that you can earn for doing so much, like expanding your garden out so many levels, for driving away so many. Oh, see, now we have a bear driving away so many the different types of animals. You get those achievements as well. Oh, where are you? There you are. Go away. This is definitely an Ooh Shiny game. There's tons of stuff to click on and collect. So if you are into Ooh Shiny games where, you know, it's loot everywhere, then this is definitely a game for you. So here are two of those gold butterflies, and there's another one over here. A bear we can scare away. We should be getting another hero soon. Which is kind of why I like to hang over in this side of the garden more often, because this is he always comes from the left-hand side. That's just the way he comes in the game too, boot hero. But it always comes from the left at the start. So if you hang out here, you have more of an opportunity to get clicking on him before he disappears. As you can see, there's no shortage of things for you to gather while you're over here. Your helpers are taking care of the rest of the garden for you. Pigs and sheep and bears, yep, and we'll eventually add cows. We got another, we now have radishes. So you get 4 radishes out of a garden for 4 coins apiece. That's 16, that's a good return on investment. We'll be eventually adding those. Here you can see our dog get rid of a bear. We'll expand our garden and we'll add some radishes. We should be able to go to the other side and add some radishes over here. See any bushes? We can't add any bushes right now. Oh, here he is. See, he's already up to 13 coins. So he gives you coins equal to the level you're on, but the multiplier will obviously double, triple, quadruple, however many you're at that particular time. The good thing about this game is there's no real winning or losing. It's just something fun and mindless to do. Yeah, you might have some bad guys, quote unquote, come through, but you're not really losing anything. They just kind of scare them away. And birds might take a piece of your fruit. The rabbits might eat a carrot. Nothing harmful. It's really definitely a game that anybody can play. The ideas behind it are very simple. That is a good question. I haven't found the pattern as to when or what triggers the hero to come. I do know that as you go up in level, he will get triggered more often. So it could be tied into coin value, but I don't know the trigger for it. Let's see if we can get another tree in here. Yep, an orange tree. Another orange tree over here. Depending on bushes, so we need to get some more coins for bushes. Oh, there's a bush. Right there we go. Go away, mole. How much do we need to upgrade? We need 2,531 to move on our garden. Can't really put... Right, we're at our maximum for plant. Oh, we can add in one more bush. Right here is where the bush go. We need 743 for that. Now, when I add animals to my garden, I try and keep them all in the middle. they won't. The animals will tend to stay where you put them. So you'll be given 3 buttons down here at the bottom of the screen that'll allow you to jump to the middle of the screen or move to either edge without having to grab the screen and scroll over all the way from one side or the other. So if you drop all your animals right in the middle, as you're working across the edges, you can always hop back to the middle, and there will usually be a ton of things for you to click on and pick up. They'll usually always have some sort of massive pile of eggs, milk, or wool for you to gather. I'm about to hop another level here. That's good. And there we go, level 14. Now we can actually plant peppers. Bird. My berry. So let's hop up and take a look at that. Now we have berry bushes. We've dropped that there. Go away, fox. Bunny! No, bunny, bad bunny. Yeah, this game could really do with at least a second song for the soundtrack, because this music gets a little bit repetitive. Like I said, you can turn it off, then the game is just nothing but clicking and piggy noises, but you can play your own soundtracks at that point. I would love to be able to do that, but I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to play anything that wouldn't be copyrighted and blocked by YouTube after this event and this stream was over. And I wouldn't want to get myself in trouble for streaming music illegally. Oh, here's our hero. That was a good one. We can definitely expand now. And we got another blue guy. Yes. I don't know what to call these guys. So I'm going to call him Fred. I'm going to call him Fred. This guy over here, I'm going to call him Fred. This guy is Fred. This one is Fred. Fred, and Bob. I think that's their names, if I remember correctly. Bob's the hardest worker. Don't tell the other guys. Oh, can't get that tree yet. Now, we can't plant some bell peppers. Now, I'd like to know what the story for these blue guys are. You don't really get told. Do they hear that there's jobs available at, random gardens? Do they just sit around all day and a phone call comes in from some sort of central agency and they're like, "Hey, Fred, we heard you're looking for a job. The guy just expanded his farm. You might want to go check it out." The next, next time you expand it, and the next call goes out, "Hey, Fred, I heard you're looking for a job and another garden, so..." I don't think the other guys like Bob that much, because Bob is such a hard worker, and he was one of the first ones hired. think I'm going to save my coins now for the doubler upgrade. I'm going to increase my our multiplier. Start working ourselves up quicker. See what I mean? There's always this ton of stuff to clean out and pick up here. Oh, here are those buttons I was telling you about. This button will drop you straight in the middle. This is where I usually place all my animals. This way I can have most of the stuff to click right here when I come to it. Lots of coins. And this will take you to either, these will take you to either edge. Having that left edge button also comes in handy when your hero comes through to get you over there to him quickly so you can get your click on. Where? Go away. We're getting closer. If we had our hero come through right now, we'd probably end up with enough to be able to get that multiplier upgrade. Gathering, we're gathering, we're gathering. Go away, bird. Oh, bunny. Go away, wolf. Oh, there's level 15. Awesome. A lot more butterflies to catch. Oh, we're almost right to that upgrade. Ah, someone said they named one of my blue dudes Pepito. That's nice. You'll have to point out which one you named Pepito to me later. I don't want to get him confused with Bob, because I think if I lost Bob, Bob might like form a union. Oh, here's our guy. Might form a union, you know, called the Blue Man Group, and then they go on to perform in Las Vegas. Alright, now we can get our coin doubler. Boom. Now everything is doubled. You can see that's up to 6, 8. So now more coins should be coming in right quick. I do want to add another pooch. I didn't make a kitty cry. Kitty, you're awesome, and thank you for watching my stream. Because you know there's nothing more thrilling than watching plants being picked. You know that. Alright, I feel like adding some animals. Can I add some more animals? I'm gonna add some more. Piggy. Another piggy. Another chicken. Wait, bird. Believe it or not, those little ladybugs are actually an achievement. If you collect so many of those ladybugs, you can little achievo pop up on your screen. Now, it's possible that you're not seeing as many achievements as I had hoped you were seeing because I had gotten them before, since this isn't my first time to play the game. But, oop, here he is. As you can see, he's up to 30 coins a click now. Wonder how much the next upgrade is for that 10,000. We're almost there, so I'm actually going to go for that to get the coins coming in at 3 times the speed. Then we'll work on upgrading the next patch. I can't see I can only imagine what it looks like. Those in Twitch land who are watching the stream right now, why don't you type in what I look like when I'm starting to click our hero furiously? I'm interested in what I look. I hope it doesn't look like rude or anything. Like, what's Smitty really do? Sure, he's clicking on that hero, sure. I don't want it to look rude or anything. Go back to the middle. Should be a ton of stuff to get here. My clicker finger's starting to get a little tired. Luckily, I have a very comfortable mouse. What was I asking? When that hero comes across and I'm furiously clicking on him as he goes by, what does it look like? Because I have my streaming software up here on the other monitor that I can look at occasionally to make sure that the stream's operating fine, but when I'm clicking on El Hero, I can't see what I look like when I'm doing it. I just want to make sure that I'm not looking like anything rude or anything. Like, what's he really doing over there? Is he really clicking on that stuff? I should never really know. Clicking furiously. Ladies. Now there's level 16 and now we can get cows! I'm not going to personate any cows yet. I'm going to get the next upgrade for coins, then we'll be able to buy a ton of cows. In the zone. I like how that sounds, Ian. Don't you wish all gardens grew this easily? Like, oh, I'm just going to drop a tree in the ground, and 5 to 10 seconds later, I've got fruits already growing off of it. Solve world hunger in a couple clicks. Alright, we can get our next coin upgrade. So now things get a lot more expensive to pick up, which is good. Still don't get what is that game. That game that I'm talking about with the hero is Loot Hero DX. I will actually be playing that game in a couple of weeks, so you'll actually see the hero that I'm talking about. That is a loot fest galore. I think that after seeing it, Kitty is going to purchase it the next day for the amount of loot that you can get when you play that game. The speed is just astronomically fast. This is obviously a very slow-paced game. This is a slow-paced game compared to that other game. So I hope you'll be come out and watch that stream, because that's going to be a lot of fun. That game can actually be accomplished can be finished in one night in terms of the basic gameplay. I'm sure there'll be a point where it turns into like an unlimited mode type game, but you'll see when we get there that evening. Should be able to get some animals now. Let's go back to the center here. Cow. Elite cow. Look, this is elite cow. Well, it's up at the maximum for animals at this level. So that's interesting. Oh, here's our hero again. Oh, my poor fingers after that. I'm sitting there literally holding the mouse and slapping it with my hand to get as most clicks in, to get the most clicks in that I can, but it really puts a hurting on my hands for it, and my wrists. Oh. Alright, let's see here. Let's expand. And we'll get some more stuff in here. Now we have cherry trees that we can put in. We'll drop some of our bell peppers. And we'll drop some more berries. Cherry trees drop nicely. Okay, we can put more berries in here. Boom. Oh. Go away, buddy. Stop eating my fruit. Yeah. Now, if you were to play long-term, if you wanted to play this game long-term, rather than me just trying to show you everything I can in one short stream, you would be doing a lot more in terms of putting up precautionary stuff. For example, you'd be putting up more scarecrows, putting out more dogs. You'd be upgrading the time element, which again is really nice for a longer term. So if this was the type of game that you're really going to play for 15 minutes at a time, or something like that, having that time upgrade is really helpful, because once you close the game, the workers continue collecting coins for you for that period of time. It's a locked upgrade, so once you have it, you'll always have it. So you play for 5 minutes, turn the game off for the next, right now, 2 hours. The guys would still be collecting stuff for you, and you can upgrade that up to however long you want to. You know, obviously the upgrades get more and more expensive as you go. As you can see, the multiplier is now up to 20,000 if we wanted to upgrade that, but it comes in handy. See how we're doing over here on the edges. Out on the perimeters of the back 40. Go away. Where is he? Go away. Can we, we're already at maximum animals, aren't we? No, we can add another 2 cows. Cow. Sheep. Oh, here's our hero. Woo! Well, that was a lot of clicking right there. So another thing you can do is you can upgrade, you can delete patches out of your garden and upgrade them to higher level stuff. So we have now cabbages that we can pull up. So I'm going to turn this filter on, so it's only going to show me my vegetables. And I'm going to delete some stuff. I'm going to delete these carrots here. I'm going to put in cabbage. And I got another carrot over here I can delete. And we got those. So those will definitely get us some better stuff. We can get rid of some of these apple trees and put in some cherry trees. Animals, bushes, and plant. Oh, we can put in one more plant somewhere. And all this stuff on the back 40. See, I told you there's tons of stuff to click on to collect. $20,000 for that next upgrade. We can actually expand. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I think I might want to try and go for the next coin upgrade. Because like I said, that really comes in handy. And especially since it works also in the hero, it multiplies his coin values too, and you saw how fast your coins go up. It's almost a little too OP for that guy because, you know, as you expand your garden, he's got a longer run, and you'll be getting more coins per click. I guess it's tempered by the fact that everything goes up in cost as you purchase more and more of it. We're getting closer now. 14,000. Don't forget to slide through your garden every now and then, because those butterflies aren't collected by the Blue Man group, so you will want to collect them. They can get a little bit expensive as you start moving up in levels, and they're kind of easy to forget about. Oh, here's our coin collector guy. Woohoo! Well, he gave us the ability to definitely increase our coin value. See what I mean about the butterflies? They stack up pretty well. You don't go from either side to side. Yes, we now have moved up to pink trees. These are the cherry trees. They are expensive trees, but they're worth it. 10,000 coins a tree now, though. So won't be adding too many more of those at the moment. I will want to add probably some orange trees to the end of the run here. Sadly, there is no multiplayer component of this. It would kind of make sense to be able to go visit another player's garden and be able to, you know, garden on their plot for a little while, have that reset their timer, maybe not. Yeah, no, it probably shouldn't reset their timer for the Blue Man group, but yeah, definitely be allowed to hop onto someone's garden and garden around and see how they set it up. It would make sense. Sadly, there's nothing like that in this. Can we expand? Yes. How much for the next expansion? 8,000. Okay, we're almost there. Should probably expand again. And you would think that with the built-in ability to invite friends on your Steam account to play other games with you, that you'd be able to do something like that with this game and invite your friends to come in and garden on your plot. It's not really like it's giving you an advantage over anything. It's not like there's an end game. You just keep expanding your garden until you're done expanding your garden. You move on to the next game. Nope, the animals don't need any kind of feeding or anything. They don't eat the fruits or vegetables that are on the ground. They just sit there and produce. The cows produce milk. The sheep produce wool. The piggies produce lots of items, actually. Dirt, boots, rocks, and gold. As you can see, the gold pieces are up to 60 now. And so they're actually powerhouses. Let's see if we can expand our garden here off the edges. Ooh, we now have our top level bush, which is an eggplant, which are 20 coins apiece. So we'll add an eggplant bush here at the end. We'll add another one over here. Get rid of Mr. Wolf. Up. Expanded the garden, but I really didn't want to. Where's the challenge? It's a very good question. This game isn't about a challenge. This game is a relaxation game. There's no end game, so really you're just kind of playing this to relax. I'm playing this over 2 hours, and I'm really playing it hard to kind of show you what all can go into expanding the garden. But this isn't a game that you would necessarily sit down and say, I'm playing this because of the story, or I'm playing this because of the challenge, or I'm playing it because as my garden grows, more and more enemies appear, and I have to actually click on the enemies or else they'll destroy my garden or things like that, because the enemies really don't. They kind of scare your animals a little bit, but they don't eat them, they don't get rid of them. It's not like the birds are, destroying your crops. It's not like the bunnies are wiping out your fields or anything like that. So it's more of a casual, just have a couple minutes to kill kind of game. Obviously, I'm sitting here and playing it through for 2 hours, but maybe that's not something that you want to do. This is definitely a time waster game. It's like, oh, okay, I find myself having an extra 5 minutes to be able to do something. Let me turn this game on and have a little fun with it. So we have trees we can put in. Put an orange tree there. Yep. Just expansion. Mindless, colorful, fuzzy animal fun. That is exactly what it is. Mindless fun. I want to add some more animals. Let's go back to the center and see if there's any collecting to do. Let me get some more cows in there. I like the cows. They have these little spindly legs they walk on. You can see how they're walking on little spindly legs. I mean, I suppose they can add an element of the challenge to it to, have the animals eat some of the food so they can continue to produce. But I think that, gives it a little too much of a micromanagement thing versus I'm just going to start clicking everywhere and gather up sort of thing. I mean, does every game really need to have a challenging aspect to it? Sometimes games are just meant to be fun little time wasters. That's my opinion, at least. The other animals, well, the chickens lay eggs, the pigs dig stuff up, the sheep make... Oh, hold on. Here's our helpful clicker guy. It's up to 72 coins a click now. I'm gonna blow out the left mouse button on my mouse. Oh, my hand. Whew. Jeez-o Pizzo. Yes. Hello, carpal tunnel. I'm going to shake out the hands after that. Oh. And the cows produce milk. Cow produces milk for 60 coins of milk. Sheep produce wool at 36 coins a clip. I just added another sheep. I shot a cow. I shot another cow. Yay, cows. We got space over here now. Let's see if we can add in. Oh, we can add we're at maximum trees, but we can put in some more eggplants and more ground cover. See how all these things have, piled up here in the middle? That's why I like coming back here to the middle. There's lots of stuff to click on. What's our next upgrade? 12,000, okay. How about for 40,000 for the next coin upgrade? What happens if you don't click him? He runs across the screen at the same speed. So whether you're clicking him or whether you're not clicking him, he goes the same speed. But you obviously definitely want to click him as much as you can to get as much coin as you can. And again, he's a character from another game called Loot Hero DX made by the same producer of this game, Varag TP Games. And I'll be demoing Loot Hero DX in a few weeks, so watch for the schedule to see that come out. Let's go see if we have any butterflies to collect along here. I haven't checked in a while. Oh, yeah, here's a bunch of butterflies to collect here. Oh, there's level 19. And we now get our top level tree. Oh, and here's our collect a guy. Woof. Starting to hurt a little bit to actually collect the coins from him. But he is worth big coinage. Yeah, the Loot Hero DX does have graphics very similar to this, but there is a challenge. There is definitely a challenge element to the Loot Hero game. You're progressing through different levels with that hero, beating up bad guys in very speedy style, but the enemies that you're facing against definitely upgrade to match your level. And I won't tell you any more, so you can tune in that week and see all about it. But definitely made by the same manufacturer, same look and feel. And as I said earlier, you know, the lower resolution graphics on these types of games make it easier to put out games faster, so you can concentrate more on story or the actual gameplay itself. Lots of times these flashier games can sometimes give you great visuals, but you're sacrificing gameplay for that, because that's what your people are working on. It's making sure those character models look awesome and things like that. A lot could be said for smaller development houses. Oh, we can get our next coin upgrade. Boom. Those coin upgrades come in very handy. They will start stacking up your coins right quick. Yeah, compared to where we were when we first started this game, where the shinies were... Oh, help my hand! I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for my carpal tunnel surgery in the future. The Help Smitty's Wrist Fund. What I wanted to show you is that now at this level, we now have lemon trees, and lemon trees are awesome. Give you 5 lemons at 25 coins a piece right now, so they are extremely valuable. Matter of fact, I'm going to replace this apple tree with one. I'm going to actually replace a couple of these apple trees here. Here we go. Buy a golden mouse. What's a golden mouse? Are you talking about this? No, this is just letting you see the animals. That's not one of the things you can actually purchase. This is the animals tab where you can get chickens, pigs, sheeps, and moo cows. I can't buy any more moo cows because I gotta expand. Can I expand? Yes. So I can buy more moo cows, but I don't have the coin for it. Yeah. Okay, get more moo cows. GoFundMe to buy a golden computer mouse to keep. Oh, buy Smitty a golden. I see what you mean now. Yes, a GoFundMe so Smitty can get a golden mouse, or at least one that has like a speed click function that if I hold down a secondary button, it just clicks ungodly fast for me. Actually, you could probably program that into a macro and assign it to a button if I was of that ilk. Some games frown upon that. Takes the fun out of it. Oh, here he is again. Whew. So let's say you wanted this mindless fruity fun. Where can you pick this game up? That's a very good question. This game is available through Steam, and it's called Plantera. 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 I believe it's available on Steam right now, probably very inexpensively. As you can see, it's not that complex of a game. Click, 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 click. What's our expansion cost at now? Okay, we can actually expand, but let's get some stuff built here. Let's add another lemon tree here to the end. Go to the other side and add a lemon tree. Mr. Fox. Let's put some stuff on the ground here. We need another eggplant. We also need some more ground plants. Some more cabbages. And berries. I think let's actually need some pumpkins. So as you can see down here at the outer edges of your garden, the Blue Man group doesn't necessarily come out that often. So you'll always have stuff to click on as your Blue Man group is working on your inners. I'm actually going to go to the edges and drop another... Oh, we have a doggy here already. I'm going to go to the other side and drop another doggy here. Well, thanks for coming out, hon, and I will talk to you later. Everyone else, you get to stick around. My wife is the only one who gets to leave. And I love you too, dear. Alright, we have all the ground cover we need. We can put in another bush, but it's another 18,000. Let's see where we can put in another bush here. I think the bush goes down here. Boom. There we go. Oh, here's our hero again. Oh, I gotta stop. Woo! A lot of clicking, a lot of clicking. Let's go back to the middle and see what we can gather up here. Holy cow. Literally. There we go, that was good. Can we add more animals? Yes! A couple more cows. Make another piggy. Now we're at our maximum animalage. 80,000 for that next upgrade. Don't forget to move around and get your butterflies too. Let's see what we're ready for an upgrade. We are. And we get another blue man. Yes. He got the call. Another Fred. Oh, our hero's back. Whew. Alright, let's plant some more. Another lemon tree. Another cherry tree. We need some ground cover here soon. Good coins on that one. The little popping sounds are fun. Should be able to add some more animals. So we'll add some more chickens. Little chickens we can add. Sorry for not being, that talkative right now. This is definitely a relaxation kind of game, and once you start getting to the rhythm of clicking on what you need to, it's quite relaxing actually. I mean, good games for relaxation are designed that way, where they kind of just pull you in, and you don't really have to do anything. You just kind of let your brain just engage, and your finger just kind of plays along. I gotta stop clicking them like that. There we go. You do lose track of time in this too, because I'm coming up on 2 hours of playing this, and it definitely has not felt like that. All these things to collect. We can get another lemon tree in. It's hard to find a good relaxation game anymore. With all the games being so fast-paced and hectic, and arguing with people, it's nice to come across a game that you can kind of disconnect your brain from to play. I think Farmville, in its initial stages, was kind of like that. I think the whole microtransaction concept for it kind of ruined that game. Made it more of a job to maintain. Games like this, there's no money you have to put in to get all the upgrades. They just give it to you right from the start of the game. You earn them by playing, and you just click on things. It doesn't get any simpler than that, really. It's nice. It's a nice change of pace. As we get closer here to the end of the stream, I kind of want to pitch what I have coming up over the next couple of weeks. I do have, next week we're going to be playing Prop Hunt through the Gmod. That we'll be having a bunch of the mercs, the Stream Team mercs, come out and play with us. And that should be a hell of a lot of fun. Also, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be playing Cards Against Humanity. There's an online client that will allow you to play with all the Cards Against Humanity decks, and that's going to be an absolute blast as well. Plus, I have a lot of other single-player games coming up, so if you want to check those out, you can go to gsch.info/SmittyStreams, and you can see my entire schedule coming up there. I've also started a stream called Smitty Streams RPGs, where I will be, throughout the whole week, putting up streaming videos of a role-playing game. I'll pick one and then play it through from start to finish in segments. You can look those up on YouTube or see me live playing them on Twitch as well. Oh, up another level. Awesome. Thanks again for watching. Here he goes again. We'll get some more coins out of him. Alright. I think we can safely say that I have come to the end of the stream. Well, if you like collection type games that are very relaxing, you don't have to put any real thought into other than what type of plant you're going to be planting next in your garden, this is definitely an awesome, awesome game. This game is called Plantera, and you can find it for download on Steam. Don't forget to check out all my other past streams as well as upcoming schedules for streams in the future by going to gsch.info/Smitty Streams. That's gsch.info/Smitty Streams. I hope you enjoyed this game, and I hope you pick it up, and I'll see you next time on Smitty Streams. Bye-bye.